Alright, so we won the match. This is our Postmortem on the Boros deck. I'm very satisfied with the deck. I would not change even a single card in the main board, but I could see changing the sideboard a bit. One point being I up the timely reinforcements and I go down on core firewalkers, but then I'm really kind of scared of the goblins matchup or the mono matchup in general, because these guys are vulnerable, really, and Marine Crusader is not that great against mono red. I could see myself bringing in an Arc Trail for Cunning Spark Mage, but as Cunning Spark Mage is reusable, I still think he deserves the place here, and Spark Mage and Cunning Spark Mage and Elder, I mean really two guys that can shoot infinitely, so I think that's pretty good actually. Combust is not that great against what's it called, Splinter Twin. If they have Gitaxian Probe and they checked you out, and they have to, then and game 2 they make sure they have mutagenic growth, of which they're only playing 2 of, I think. Still kind of I don't really know if it's really the best choice. I could see myself bringing in 2 Topo Orbs for it, but then again this also helps against what's it called here, Callblade. So that's really a borderline decision. I would never side this in, I think, against Valakut or against any Titan player deck, because I think the effect is marginal, that you're only holding them off for the entering the battlefield turn, and I would never do this because these are 2 card slots, and I'd rather bring in, I don't know, if you're up against Inferno Titan, of course I bring in Core Firewalker, just single best card against it, and against Grave Titan probably this, and against Valakut also this, I think. I don't think this is great. I don't think so. Okay, I said I probably would not change a single card. Maybe I would add 1 more planes, because we are somehow in a way more committed to white post board at least, and main board it's pretty even, I think. Short by color, not so even, but still we need Staplings turn 1, I think. It's pretty clear. I mean, game 2 we were pretty mana screwed, admittedly, but I was also very greedy in keeping that kind of hand. So it was a calculated risk that didn't play out the way I would have liked it to be. So I'm still pretty satisfied. I'm really happy with the deck right now. It has a really good shot against the majority of the field. It's really bad against Pure Steel Paladin, I would think, especially game 1. I mean, their Mortarport has always been a beating against us. But still, I would still give it a shot with it. I really like it, the way it is, and try it out. I mean, the shift from mono red to Boros is not huge. I mean, you'd still have to get a Gijin Jura or 2, and these fetch lands with 3 tickets, I think, Marsh Flats. But then you pretty much got everything, and you've got so good sideboard options. I mean, this deck takes on a whole different dimension. We can really beat or get free wins off of these cards, which are pretty strong. And having access to Oblivion Ring is just insane. So yeah, I think it's much better than mono red. Even though it has this inconsistency, but then again, mono red is also inconsistency in that you just draw, if you're playing 24 lands and the Koth version, or Gender Phoenix version or whatever, you can draw crap for a whole lot of time, and you eventually get into top deck mode with any aggressive deck, most likely. But really, you gotta pull the strings somewhere. And I think Boros is back for me, at least. I really dare you to change it, to try it out and give it a shot. That's it. That covers the deck tag number 5, I think, if I'm not wrong. And see you next time.